Hey guys, welcome to an Outfits of the Week video, or what I like to call chic oversharing, where I give you some outfit inspo that is also realistic for everyday life, and not some Instagram outfit that you need to suck into oblivion and get overstimulated in. I have public speaking at 9 in the morning, which as an introvert is a waking nightmare. I tried so hard to get out of it my first 2 years, but it kind of became necessary for my degree, so I just have to deal now. Extremely anxiously, might I add. I had to share a video presentation for this class, which means I essentially needed to create a YouTube video for this class, and I had to awkwardly stand up there in front of the projector 10 minutes with my voice on max volume while people watch me make terrible jokes that absolutely did not land with anyone. If I have to be uncomfortable emotionally, then I must become comfortable physically. This is my favorite sweater, which I layered over my favorite turtleneck. I so rarely find 100% silk, so I wanted to use it as something that I would actually wear day to day. I paired it with these jeans I got back in high school, which are so worn that they honestly rival that of sweatpants. I did have a lot of running around to do, like drop off some Poshmark packages and grab some groceries. I'm so bad at filming in public. I am terrified to be an inconvenience to anyone whatsoever, so here are some shaky shots of my feet. I did wear some black heels, which might not be the easiest to wear, but it was fine because I was mostly running from class to class and I'm sitting for a majority of it. On Tuesdays, I only have one class and no work, so Tuesdays are typically my cosplay days, so I'm usually in and out of a bunch of different outfits or crafting, so this is the outfit I ended up wearing to class. For some reason, there are extremely stylish people in this class, specifically, so I really gotta step up my game, especially since a couple of my classmates actually found me at work and called me the fashion girl, so I gotta live up to my title. I wear that same turtleneck again, don't judge. I have a conspiracy that big laundry is making us think that we need to wash our clothes more often than we actually do, and I'm not saying that if you were sweaty or gross to not wash your clothes, but if I'm spending the entire day in one spot sitting in my living room playing games in a t-shirt, said t-shirt is still clean, okay? It's going back in the rotation. This is one of my recent favorite silhouettes for clothing. A big coat, a big shoe, and a small outfit. It just feels so dramatic and a little bit more unique than like the big pants, little shirt, or little pants, big shirt that I've seen all over the place. This coat adds a little bit of drama, a flair, a swoosh in my step, if you will, especially when I'm running late to a class. Coat and the boots have a more traditionally masculine silhouette, so I wanted to add some contrast with this light academia-esque skirt to cosplay as a good student. And this is a lingerie top, which is actually a slip dress I so strategically shoved deep into my skirt. Little side tangent, but I can never find lingerie that fits my charcuterie board of a flat chest, except for this one that I found on Poshmark. It's usually a risk for me to buy any sort of lingerie online, but I decided to give this one a chance, and I'm so glad I did. I used to think my body was kind of funky shaped and reminiscent of a rugby player, but this dress makes me feel so feminine and girly. If I lived in a world where I was not perceived by men, I would probably wear this all the freaking time. Wow, that was really aggressive. I had a big exam the next day, so I was trying really hard to study, but it was all essentially pointless because I ended up getting a migraine and tried powering through that, which, word of advice, don't do that. Everything you work on, everything you touch becomes null and void. I retained no information and got a big fat F. I'm actually sending a long email to my professor now since that headache was persistent up until Thursday night. So please have mercy on a chronically sick gal. Hump day, more like a terrible day. Oh, I don't know if I want to include that. Wednesdays for me are complete chaos. This semester is rough since I have a split schedule, and Wednesdays are the worst. I have 2 classes, a 4-hour shift, which for some reason is worse than an 8-hour shift, and another class. So I need an outfit that is comfortable, but also cute enough for me to wear to work. Today was my exam, and I still had that headache. It was actually so bad that I couldn't sleep. I tried literally every migraine hack I know, you guys. I tried Advil, a cold compress, eating an entire lemon. I swear that works sometimes, just not this time. I came to class sweating adrenaline and pain, hoping to at least get a C, and instead getting the worst test score I've ever gotten in my life. Yeah, there's no fun way to spin that. I ended up taking a nap in the back of my car before heading to work, disoriented and ego shattered. Yeah, Wednesday was so awesome. But at least my outfit is cute. This is my gray Dior skirt. I almost feel guilty for wearing something so nice and expensive only to bring shame to my family name. Paired with the most expensive item I own are the 2 cheapest items I own. I thrifted both of these from Goodwill, I believe, maybe Salvation Army. The sweater for $3 and the boots for $7. Honestly, you could 100% find a skirt like this on Poshmark or Depop or even the thrift store and get this outfit for no more than $30. After work, I headed back to school, customer service accent still intact, and proceeded to say, "You too," to my professor, who wished me luck on the 8 projects he assigned for me next week. At what age do I stop embarrassing myself? Is there a second puberty for general awkwardness? I was super motivated after Wednesday's debacle, so I decided to pull up my bootstraps and become super ambitious, motivated Maya. I went to the gym, I did conditioning, I threw up because conditioning is the worst, and I filmed a majority of these outfits today. I had another shift before class, so I decided today that I would challenge myself and go a little bit outside of my comfort zone by wearing something a little bit more masculine and shapeless. This is the outfit the guy on TikTok with the beanie and the circle hipster glasses would wear while he's explaining to you why vinyl and a $3,000 speaker setup is the greatest orgasm known to mankind. I felt a little bit like a train conductor driving a train powered by confetti in this outfit, with all the primary colors and the lack of shape. Well, I guess I'm actually one big oblong shape here, I guess. When I got back, I just ended up studying even more for the rest of the day, and I did not realize that I slouched that much when I worked. Maybe this is why my eyesight is so bad now. Usually I work Friday, but they actually let me have the day off after I showed them my weekly planner. I actually had another test today, so I wanted to wear something maybe less lumpy and something a little bit more motivating. So I wore this very green Crayola outfit. It is somewhat similar to what I wore on Tuesday, but with a little more vibrancy, vibrance? Saturation? I don't know. I did a lot better on that exam, thank goodness, and instead of taking a much needed break, I actually checked out a club with a friend and headed straight to my new apartment. Yes, that's right, I'm moving. I was in student housing, but due to some environmental circumstances. All of this is water here. This is leaking. And here, this pot is halfway filled with water. The back of the laundry rooms, or the washing machine are flooded. We have a pot here. I'm getting my own place. Well, technically a place with a couple other girls, of course. What am I? Well off in this economy? I'm so excited for this space, you guys. I've never ever decorated a room or an apartment more than just unpacking the bare essentials because I'm so used to moving all the time, but I want to actually enjoy the place that I'm living in, even if it's just for a short while. So get ready for a whole lot of apartment makeover stuff, you guys. It's coming. I worked again Saturday, and I actually talked to my parents on the phone beforehand. We were just talking about the family stuff, I guess, and I was inspired by all the vintage dolls that my aunt collects, so I wanted to try and dress like one. I recently picked up these wallpaper on your grandma's wall tights. I love a subtle coquette moment, and these black Mary Janes for a little contrast with the girly tights and dress. I was regretting wearing these shoes halfway through work though, because everybody wanted me to go up and down the ladders to get stuff out of storage all day, that I almost fell off of our ancient 17th century rickety wooden ladder like a gajillion times, but it's okay. I'm alive and well to tell the tale. Today we had a woman come in with like a giant box of donations with all sorts of vintage sweaters and lingerie and dresses, and they were all stunning. Oh my gosh, you guys. But also so sticky and musty for some reason. So unfortunately we ended up not even touching like some of it. But I did happen to snag this vintage nightgown that I plan to thrift flip in a future video. And on Sunday I realized I was supposed to have this done 2 days ago and edited everything last minute because I'm terrible at this. That is everything that I wore and did this week. I will see you in the next one.